here at Wankhede Stadium. You join us for this T20 between India and Nagaland. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd here today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of runs, both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Okay, everything looks set to get this match underway. The new ball will get some movement, and the openers are going to have to be wary of that.
Bowler!
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Straight to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Four runs added there. India are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Got that away nicely. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Had a real punch at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Gill cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point.
holding on to it and dispatching it for 6.
End of the over, 13 coming from it. India, 17 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Ball. Oh, no luck at all there on that one.
That's a big wicket. You want to send the key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Couldn't get it through the field. Five runs in that over. India 22 for 1. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Doesn't beat the infield. Gill, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Gone. Out. Nicely done by the keeper. A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Square cut, finds point, no run. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Lamachani from the Tata end. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. Can't get that outside the ring field. India weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was just excellent. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. India are 43 for 2.
The captain can now put 5 fielders outside the circle.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Cuts that off well in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Thick edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Seven runs added there. India 50 for 2. Perfectly timed.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Finds the edge. Nepal goes up strong, but the batter doesn't feel they got anything on that. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's the over. India 56 for 4.
Kohli watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper. Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Three runs added in that over. India are 59 for 4.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the gun.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot. At least one on offer. Edged. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Tata end. Straight to the fielder. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Pandya cuts away but finds the fielder just behind point. Couldn't get it through the field. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
7 runs added there. India are 81 for 4. Going with pace now.
Just textbook. Sees the ball pitch shorter, gets back fast to pull it away for 6.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh, stunning delivery.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Going with spin now. Good shot, a beauty. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Thick edge. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Over, India, a 98 for 5. Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge. Edge, but it drops safely. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
They just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Brilliant diving stop. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match. How will the bowler respond?
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Doesn't beat the infield. The bowler looks really confident. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. End of the over. India are 130 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Lamachani coming back into the attack. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out. He absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Nicked it. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Finds the fielder with that shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Nice shot, straight back to the ball. My word, fast reflexes and grabs it, stunning catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. That sounded good. That sounded really good. That's a maximum. It's gone 12 deep into the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Caught. That was sailing over, but grabbed right on the boundary. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Oh, outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Yadav ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Big edge. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Lamachani from the Tata end. Into the gap and finds the boundary. Wonderful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Missed it. That was a chance. Yadav over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Glanced away nicely, but found short front leg. Bowler and fielders look really confident. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Keeper! Ball is in!
Needs to be on target. Massive outside edge. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Nepal are 4 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Singh, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Edged.
Didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Wow, that's missed a lot. Straight to the fielder. Five runs added there. Nepal are 9 for none. Bumrah from the Tata end. Cuts that off well in the infield. power and precision in that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller. They've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
Keeper's ball.
Doesn't beat the infield. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Yadav, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the Garware Pavilion end. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Can't get that outside the ring field. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 2 runs added. Nepal, a 24 for none. The right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Tata end. Perfectly timed.
That one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, what a brilliant catch. Oh, that's just outrageous.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. That's the end of the over. A wicket from it and a very economical one as well. Yadav from the Garware Pavilion end. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Hits the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, Nepal are 44 for 1.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Singh, the left-arm medium-fast bowler, is coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. 10 runs added in that over. Nepal 54 for 1. Jadeja, the left-arm orthodox bowlers, coming into the attack from the Tata end. Goal! Oh, that's a horrible shot to start the over. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
That was a very good knock in the end. I'm sure they would have liked a few more, but they'll leave the ground to the applause from the crowd.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 2 runs added. Nepal a 56 for 2. Pandya coming into the attack from the Garware Pavilion end. Pandya with a huge appeal. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. It takes right off the meat of the bat.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Nepal a 66 for 2.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Jadeja from the Tata end. Big edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
That's it!
Beautiful catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Thick edge. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Nepal 68 for 3. Drilled that one away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged it. Edged. End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Nepal 73 for 3. But it drops safely. The bowler looks really confident. Gone. Fine catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over the infield with a cracking shot. End of the over. Nepal are 80 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Shami back into the attack. Got that away nicely. Was quick onto that in the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Smacks that away through the gap. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down and the required rate has climbed.
Inside the line and pulled away, but mid-wicket cuts it off nicely. Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way to 6. All class you're watching right there.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Lovely bowling. Great shot through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Rohit, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. 13 runs added there. Nepal are 103 for 4. Shami from the Garware Pavilion end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. Nice shot, but straight back to the bowler. No run.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. 6 runs added in the over. Nepal are 109 for 4.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the Tata end. God, that's a horrible shot to start the over. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yadav, the spinner, coming into the attack. Swept away but finds the fielder. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Try and pass back to the square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged. Nepal weren't given much of an opportunity there. A very tidy over.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Singh from the Tata end. No, terrible shot. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Have to go for it now.
That's a confident appeal. The bowler looks really confident. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Straight to the fielder.
India finish it off in style. An easy